Hey everybody, Grim Claws here. Welcome back, Claw Club community, for a fantastic Monday morning. Yes, I'm faking that smile. Mondays fucking suck. It's the day after. I don't know if any of you out there have rheumatoid arthritis or um, multiple sclerosis, anything like that. But it's the day I have to take my chemotherapy pills. I don't have cancer, I don't think. They are doing a bone marrow biopsy and a lumbar puncture to figure out more about the MS, but and to check for a rare type of anemia and bone cancer, so they can rule those out completely before they start treating the MS. But so I mean, I might have it. I hope I don't. Keep our fingers crossed for me, please. But now, if you have rheumatoid arthritis or know someone who does, they give you what's called methotrexate, which is a chemotherapy drug used in cancer patients, but it also, in lower doses, helps with rheumatoid arthritis, along with folic acid, vitamin D, vitamins, stuff like that. So it makes you feel like a complete butthole. Let's just say it how it is. It makes you feel like somebody has reached up through your asshole and pummeled your inside so that you're nauseous and sweaty and sleepy, and then they took some magical wand like zibba fucking, I don't know, that seemed like a cross between Fred Flintstone and fucking what do you call it, Harry Potter. But yeah, they zibby zabbity doo your body of all of its energy, and it's just a fucking nightmare. Now, I apologize that I haven't uploaded in a couple weeks. I've been taking a little bit of time. I have some doctor's appointments that I had to do, and I just wanted to play around with the expansion a little bit to kind of get a feel for the meta and get a good catalog of decks up so I can start putting them out daily. So I don't really like to do one a day because then I get to work on editing every day. I like to get all my decks ready and then just be able to pour them out day after day so I can keep up. So I do have the dash cam review coming up too that I promised you guys. So not a long intro today. If you like the content, please hit the like button and bell so you can get notified for more. It really helps the channel out a lot. You Claw Club community have been doing tremendously, and the support has been overwhelming. So with that said, roll the intro. Welcome back, Claw Club community. It's time for the claws to come out. And also, if you'd like to help the channel evolve, help bills, anything like that, just help the channel get better, there's my Cash App, # Grimclaws, GRIMCLAWZ. It's not obligatory. Donate if you want, don't if you can't, and God bless either way. So let's get right into it. Today we will be talking about Demon Hunter. Now, I've built 7 decks since the expansion came out, so that I have some content to put out. But over that last 2 weeks, I have been coming back to Demon Hunter, and I've probably played this deck maybe 50 times and reworked it that many times. This is how difficult it is to get a winning percentage Demon Hunter deck online. This one is called Self-Mutilation. Basically, the point of this deck is just to sacrifice all your shit in for a big Sire Denathrius or a big... I thought I had a Devour. I guess I don't, so never mind on that. But it does use the quest, which really helps get everything down and get your Brann Kel'Thalas Sire combo out faster than anybody else can. And it does make use of the Relic package. Now, I've tried this deck in 30 card variant, 40 card variant, with relics, without relics. 1 Famished Fool, 2 Famished Fools, 1 Need for Greed, 2 Need for Greeds, and without any Fel spells or healing, with Fel spells and healing. And honestly, out of all the cards given to Demon Hunter, I can see why they're at, what is it, like 30-something%. So basically, I have one Dreadprison Glaive in there just because it comes very in handy in the early game. But what you really want to be doing is basically... Now, one thing actually before I get to that. So I've tried this deck with Wings of Hate and without it. And I finally came to the conclusion that it was just better without it. It was just clogging up my hand, and having to wait till 10 to get 4 of them, just, it wasn't working out. So I did take that out and replaced it with the Battleworn Vanguards, because I can get, just off one attack, 3 things that I can kill off with my Keen Reflexes. But you notice there's only 1 Keen Reflex in there, so that's only a small part of the combo. But basically with that, what you want to do is either Battleworn Vanguard, or if you have a coordinated strike and you need to draw and you're playing against an uninteractive deck that doesn't play for board, then you just kill them off and you cast your Feast of Souls. Also, this card is great if you're just running your tokens in to other enemies, because it buffs up your, or infuses rather, your Famished Fool, so that allows you even more draw to complete the quest, and before you know it, your relics are leaving 8 and 9 power minions. They're discounting things by 8 or 9, they're dealing 8 or 9 damage, and your Sire Denathrius is just up to incredible levels and very easy to get off with the 2 mana discount across the entire deck. And if you've drawn him before that, well, then he's still 10, but he's going to be even more buffed up because he's going to be in your hand for everything that has died. And that is a lot. So I took out the Wings of Hate. Basically on Mulligan, you want to keep a Feast of Souls. You want to keep a Vicious Slither Spear. Obviously, Dreadprison Glaive is a good keep. A Chaos Strike can be good for the first part of the quest if you have a Spectral Sight already in hand. Keen Reflex can be good if you have a Coordinated Strike in your hand, or a Battleworn Vanguard. So as you can see, I kind of had to take the approach to, as like a novice deck builder, to put in a way out for any scenario. And that's the only way I could get this deck to work. So I played around with 1 Famished Fool and Sigil of Alacrity, if I can say it. Sigil of Alacrity. We'll go with that one. Also, for a while, I did experiment with Sinful Brand, and actually, that was a pretty good card in this deck, because I have so many tokens in this deck, or at least I did when I was playing Coordinated Strike with Wings of Hate and Battleworn Vanguard, that every time I bump one of my tokens in and knock it off, not only does it infuse something, but it makes the enemy hero take 2 as well. So if they play a big 12-12, like a big spell mage, and I can just keep bumping 1/1s into it and make them take 24 damage. The problem with that is when I came across Boar Priests and just other decks that aren't fighting for board at the moment, or Miracle Rogues that all happen in, you know, 1 turn, and then bam, you're like, when did I die? How did that happen? Like, I just started the game and it's like flawless victory on the screen. So with that said, I've fooled around with so many iterations of this, but yeah, that's basically what you need to look out for. I'll shut up. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talking now. Just one quick improvement you can make is, I know everyone's running Theatar, and I have them in here simply just as defense. If somebody steals my Sire, I can try to steal it back. Or if I just have nothing to play, which can happen with this deck. So I tried everything, and You know what I just realized? I don't have Artificer Zymox in here. So I'm glad I did talk a little bit longer. Maybe you guys aren't. I know I can flap my jaws. I apologize for that. I didn't realize I didn't have Zymox in here. And actually, that could be really good. I mean, Infuse 5 isn't that bad in this type of token deck. So let's just see what we can take out real quick. Seeing this list, you tell me what you would take out down in the comments. Now, Kurtrus is also an endgame win condition as well, because when you have all of those tokens, if they put out one big minion, even if it has taunt, Kurtrus, you can just bump all your 1/1s into it and just keep renewing your hero power. I'm actually thinking it's probably a Predation. I mean, it's good removal, but with the low amount of Nagas in here, the chance of it being free is very low. And now we have yet another iteration of the deck. So it isn't even the one I planned on playing today. You can toy around if you want Artificer Zymox in there, or if you'd rather just have the other Predation. But you have my mulligan suggestions and how to play it. So we're going to play it just to show you the raw potential of it. And as I mentioned in all my videos, I'm not like other streamers or video makers. I don't just stream for like 3 hours straight until I find 3 epic wins and then shove them all in a video to make it seem like I'm the best player in the world. No, I make decks, and I make damn good decks, even with what I'm given with like Warrior and Demon Hunter and some of the other decks you'll see coming up this week. And I wanted to get this one out before the nerfs came out so people could remember what a sad state it was and how hard it actually was to make something winnable with Demon Hunter. So whether we win or lose, you know how the deck works. You know the list because it'll be in the description of the video, and you can try it out for yourself. You can change a couple things, you know, and if you do change a couple things and you find a better formula, please, for the love of God, write it down in the comments and let me know, because this is probably one of the decks I've worked the longest on just to get an above average 50% win rate, and it's been a ride, I'm telling you. Like, I've stressed out about it. I've just put my phone down, and it's part of the reason why I decided just to build up all these other decks. So let's hop into a game. We're running at 25 minutes right here. So again, I'm not promising a win. I'm not promising a loss. I'm just showing you what the deck is, how much blood, sweat, and tears went into making this deck to get a 50% win rate. I'm about exactly a 50% win rate right now, so that's pretty good for Demon Hunter. But yeah, I'm not promising anything fancy. I'm just showing you the deck and letting you do what you want to do with it. And it's just to point out how hard it was to do anything for Demon Hunter until they hopefully get buffed. Hopefully tomorrow. I think the patch notes are coming out today. So we'll get rid of Renathal. It looks like we got a good setup for completing our quest. If we can get one more draw card. Of course we draw Predation. Alright, we're playing against a Druid, so at least that gives us a little bit of time to... Well, actually it's a 30 card Druid, so they're not going to be wasting time. I hope this isn't a Lady Prestor deck. That's going to put out so many... Wow, a quest? Is this actually a quest Druid? I thought that was an extinct species. I did not know that still... For fuck's sake, I wish I had the goddamn coin. I did not know that was an actual thing these days, that people still played quest Druid. Of course, I don't have the coin, so we're just going to trade this away. Alright, so we can... Yeah. Shit! I wish I had the fucking coin. We can't complete the quest next turn either. See, I think the Druid quest should have worked like the Demon Hunter quest, or vice versa, where if they didn't get 4 tackle in one turn, it reset every turn. Or with us, it was a continual count up like it is with them. So, like, if I drew 2 cards and then the next turn I drew 2 cards, it would go off. Still can't do it, so I'm just gonna play the Glaive. Probably he's gonna put out a Park Panther or something coming up. He's on the coin. I'm not gonna attack. Well, I don't want to waste Dreadprison Glaive strikes on it because I only have one of them in the deck. So I think I'm actually just going to hold. It must get weird for these other players wondering. That's probably why a lot of roping happens, because people are making commentary on their videos while they're playing. Oh, well, that works out stupendously. Well, kind of. We're going to play this one. And we just need a Feast of Souls. Alright, now this time we are going to attack because, you know, not going to waste the 2 attacks from that, so. I'm going to hold on to... Ooh, Vandar. Huh. Okay. This is something new. Is there any way we can get this? Yeah, we can get this done. So, we'll play the... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Spectral Sight. There's Sire. Yeah, that's what we wanted. And then the Need for Greed. That'll move one of these down to 0. So I can play out the Slither Spear. And we can Predation that. And just get rid of it. That way our hand's not overfilled. Alright, so we have Keen Reflexes, we have a Battleworn Vanguard, and we have Feast of Souls, so we can do even more drawing. There's Zymox. So we're going to put down, I think, Lady Steno. We're going to cast... Need my locations. So my relics can go off twice. We'll play this. That's 2. Then we'll play the Vanguard. Then we'll play... And we need to attack. Shit, that's only going to give us 3 cards, isn't it? Well, fuck. There, I got my Relic Vault and I got my Famished Fool, so... I didn't get the quest off. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't get the quest off, but came close enough, and now that we got the Famish full, it'll become a little bit easier. Especially with Relic Vault. Mutinous, don't hit Sire. Fuck, you hit the fool. Alright, let's see. We don't have a relic. Is this the turn to put it out though? So we're just going to, at this point, infuse our Zymox and Denathrius as best we can. And then I didn't leave myself any mana to Feast of Souls. It doesn't matter, it wouldn't have gotten us the full 5 cards anyway, so I probably still should have done it just to refresh my hand. So as you can see, you don't always have to complete the quest. It's not like a requirement, but just the mana discounts alone help you a lot. Okay, munch up the Silver Spear, not the Sinnoh. Fuck. Now, if you use the this is a question I have for you guys, because I haven't come across this before, since I just put Zymox in the deck right then when you saw me do it. But put down in the comments, if you use, what's it called, the location here, before you play Zymox, then will it cast the first one twice? I know it won't cast all 3 of them twice, but will it cast the first one twice? That's what I'm wondering. I can't play that and him, so we'll just try to Fel Barrage down that. Fuck. I don't know if this is smart. It's going to give him something to eat and make him bigger, actually. But I want the one Zymox drops to be big enough to... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Just going to misplay on it. I'm not going to give him anything to eat. The more I feed into him, the bigger he's going to get, so... Oh, awesome. What kind of weird friggin' list is this? Okay, at this point, we may need to just heal ourselves back up and win with relics. What am I at? 23. He's got 5, 10, 20. Jeez, he's probably in. He's probably got a pounce or something in his hand, so... Fuck. I really don't want to do that, but... It's one or the other. Maybe we'll play 2 games of this just to show. I'm going to try Zymox. See what happens. Yes, hit him again. Woo! Oh, we got our Brann. I'm not going to play Brann right now because they'll kill him, but... Didn't get to attack. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and they're doing a workup for multiple sclerosis. My fingers don't work super fast. That's why I don't play competitively anymore and stay on the creative side of building decks. I can't do that APM anymore with my hands. You can call me a boomer if you want to. Yeah, this one doesn't look like it's going well. We don't have Kael'thas. Maybe we can dig him out. Yep, there he is. So we go Kael.
My past cannot shame me forever.
Zero cost Brann.
Knows my secrets better.
And Sire.
A toast. So to
And that is the win. Bam, just like that. So, as I said, I have struggled with this for 2 weeks. It has been one of the most crazy deck projects I've ever worked on to get this Demon Hunter to, as you can see my rank, I've suffered quite a lot of losses with it. Despite going 41-6 so far with my Frostbite Shaman, which I'll link at the end card, because I know that was a popular deck and a lot of people liked it, so I'll put that up there in case you want to check out the video, or for new people want to check it out for the first time. Excuse my hiccups. But that is the power of the deck. So I think I stumbled on to just the right list with just the right balance. Anyways, with that said, I hope you like the deck. Write down in the comments if you tried it, what your win percentage was with it, if you tinkered around with it, what you changed to make it better, or what you did that might have made it worse, or just anything you want to write down there. This is a great community. Don't be afraid to speak. There's always somebody here to talk to. We're growing pretty fast. I know I started this channel a year ago, but like I've said in many videos, I took 6 months off after my brother, grandfather, and friend all died in one weekend. I needed to get my mental health back together, and though I'm still working on that, I am at least in a spot where I can do something creatively with my time. Being disabled at the moment, I can't work, so it's a nice creative outlet for me to make these videos for you guys, and I really appreciate all the support you've given me. It really does, and I'm not going to do like a fake tear this time. It really does tear me up, and like, thank you guys. The Claw Club community is the best. And so just remember, every single one of you in the Claw Club community is just another claw on the paw that can swipe through anything life throws at us. So no matter what circumstance you might be in, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what life is throwing at you, no matter what hand of cards you've been dealt, you can get through it. You have a community here that there's always someone to talk to. DM me personally if you need to. DM the other members. Everybody in here is a very great person. I've talked to most every single one of them, and they are good people who actually care about the community. That's why when this channel gets monetized, after it gets monetized, all donations will be either going back into the channel to pay the electric bill to keep the channel going and the internet bill, and then 50% of it will be going to the main homeless initiative to give back to the community. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Grim Claws out.